Hello everyone, Tina here. I hope you're having a great Monday. Thank you so much for joining me. Well, today I get to share with you a project for LDRS Creative, and we're using the Stinkin Amazing stamp set. This is part of the June release, and it's so cute. I love the little images in here. Great for scene building. But today's card, I wanted to use the flowers in the stamp set. They were so pretty, so I thought we'd make a really elegant card with a cutesy stamp set. These are the flowers. There's several different styles, and then there's also several leaf flourishes, along with all the other cute little sentiments. So I'm bringing in my Misty, and we're going to stamp two of the flowers. One of them can be used as a leaf greenery piece, that one there, but I want to use it as a flower. And then I'm also going to stamp the little leaf here. We're going to stamp several times, so I made sure that I put my my stamps on the bottom of my panel there. I'm inking them up with my Raven ink pad. We'll just stamp that, and these stamps are rubber stamps, but they stamp so fine lined and detailed, just so pretty, and I like that when with delicate flowers like this. I just flip my panel over, and we're going to stamp it one more time, and then I want a few more leaves. So I'm going to place them in the middle and do some extra stamping. The single green leaf that we're going to stamp, I stamped 5 times actually, and then that little flourish we just did 3 times. So here's our images, and aren't those flowers so pretty? I thought we'd use some purple colors today, so I'm bringing in the Copic markers. I listed the caps out for you guys in the colors in the left hand corner, and my friend decided to come to visit me. But I'll play a little music while I color, and when I'm done coloring, I will catch you back. Okay, coloring is all done, and you can see I only colored in one of the larger flowers. We're going to make a pretty little flourish, and I just needed one of the larger ones. But I'm using my scissors and fussy cutting out each one of my elements, and I did leave a little bit of a white border around them. Makes it easier when fussy cutting. But there we have it. Love these colors. So with the colors being so pretty, I decided to go basic for my background. I'm using just white panels on my background. I just think the purple and white for some reason always just looks so elegant and so pretty. So since my background's white, I decided to bring in my white gel pen, and I'm doing some little white highlights all over my floral images, and I also did the leaf images, just so everything is nice and flowy. Once we have this done, we're going to put these aside. And then we're going to bring in some dies. Now this is the Practically Oval frame set. So pretty. And each one of these frames has detailed edges, and they're all different, which is so neat. So taking the largest one, this has very fine little polka dots that line the outline of that frame. I'm also going to use the 2 ovals here. One oval has decorative detail, and then the other one has a scalloped edge that has stitch lines. So all of these have great detail on the edges. I'm just trying to squeeze that little oval in that panel, so I only die cut once. But here they are. And I think they're just so pretty. We're going to go ahead and take our card base. For today's card, we're going to make a landscape style card. we're going to go ahead and adhere that beautiful background panel. I turned my lights off because I wanted you to see the detail, but maybe it'll be easier in the close-up pictures and at the end of the video, or even over on my blog, guys. Okay, let's adhere our background panel, the largest one, to our card base. We're just centering it. And that one's ready to go. Now with the scalloped oval here, we're going to stamp our sentiment. But the sentiments in the Stinkin Amazing stamp set all coordinated with the little skunks. So I went through my stamps and I'm going to use the Puddle Jumper stamp set. There's a real pretty sentiment in here that says "Be Happy." And I love the block font and then the scripty font. I just stamped that on the panel to the left with my Raven ink pad. So our sentiment's ready to go. I'm going to flip over my scalloped oval and then we're going to add some foam squares behind it. And then we're going to layer our sentiment oval on top of our larger oval. Once this is centered, we can flip this over. I'm going to use my tape runner and we're going to go ahead and add that to our card base. And you can see it's white on white, but in real life it's just so pretty. Okay, this panel is ready to go now. Now all we have to do is arrange our little floral arrangement. Starting off with the largest flower, we're going to add foam squares behind each one of these little elements, and we're going to have it kind of trailing around our sentiment. So using the largest flower as a guide, we'll go ahead and add our second flowers here. Just doing a little tucking, and I'm not pressing down just yet because I like to figure out my placement first. This way it's not tacked down there for good. I went ahead and added the rest of my elements, and the nice thing about the ovals is, like when I put the largest flower on that top panel, it's higher than the flourishes that are underneath it because they're on the bottom layer. So there's different levels of the flowers, just adding a lot of dimension. But I think that's so pretty. Now in the Stinkin Amazing stamp set, I mentioned this during when I showed you guys the release, but there's a little sentiment stamp in here that says handmade with, and then you can put lots of love, and then just for you. So I stamped that on the back of my card, and then I went in and I stamped it with my Periwinkle ink. It's a purple ink, and then I decided to use the same colors that I used for my flowers to color in that heart. And as I did this, the back of my card stamp kind of didn't make any sense because it actually says handmade with, and then just for you. So I used the wrong heart because there is a heart in there that says lots of love. So it should have said handmade with lots of love, just for you. But later on I went in and stamped that heart again and just fussy cut it out, and then I went ahead and glued it on the back there. So it was an easy fix, but I think it should have made a little bit of sense. But that's my card for today, guys. I made a real pretty, elegant card using a cutesy little stamp set. I hope you liked it. Love the color combinations. If you're interested in the stamp set, as always, you can check out my blog, or I'll leave links over there, or you can check it out down below in the description area. Thanks so much for stopping by, guys. I wish you a fantastic day, and we will see you again real soon. Bye-bye.